Hi, this is Katsunao Sekine, a financial planner. If you want to buy a house in Japan, study Japanese mortgage. Monthly mortgage rate in Japan. We will announce floating interest rate 10-year fixed, refinancing and flat 35 this month. Mortgage rates are static at the peak of coronavirus, but for the last few months, and there was a movement this month as well. What's going on this month? October 2020, mortgage rate lowest comparison, floating interest rate 10-year fixed, refinancing flat 35, and I will explain this month's topics. The number one floating interest rate this month is Japan Net Bank 0.38%, which is the same as last month, and is the only one in the 0.3% range. The second place is also the same as last month, 0.41% of au Jibun Bank. And here is the movement this month. Sumishin SBI Net Bank is 0.44%. By the way, here are the top 3 ranking from last month. Sumishin SBI Net Bank has 0.41%. which was same as au Jibun Bank, but this month it dropped. The interest rate is still low compared to other banks. It is the third place this month. Next is fixed 10 years. Before looking at this month's interest rate, let's look at last month's interest rate. This is September 2020. Japan Net Bank overlooked au Jibun Bank and Sony Bank, ranking first with 0.545%. And here is interest rate for October. Au Jibun Bank regained first place. First place with 0.54%. The second place is 0.545% of au Jibun Bank, which is the same as last month. The third place is Sony Bank 0.55%. These 3 banks are in great competition every month. Next is the refinancing. There was a movement as well, ranking last month. So before look at this month, let's look at the ranking last month. The first place is Japan Net Bank 0.38%. The second place is Sumishin SBI Net Bank 0.398%. And the top 2 banks are in the 0.3% range. The third place was au Jibun Bank with 0.41%. And here is the interest rate for October. The top is strong at 0.38% of Japan Net Bank, and here is the second place. There was movement, 0.41% of au Jibun Bank. So Sumishin SBI Net Bank has raised interest rate. It is 0.428%, which is the third place. Compared to last month, Sumishin SBI Net Bank floating interest rate has risen from 0.41% to 0.44%. And its refinancing interest rate has risen from 0.398% to 0.428%. Flat 35. Before look at flat 35 this month, let's look at the long-term interest rate chart as usual. Click here for the 6-month chart at the end of September. Do you understand this part is down? So here is the flat 35 interest rate for October 2020, 1.3%. It is lower than 1.31% in August and 1.32% in September. Congratulations to those who borrow a mortgage at flat 35 in October. And here is this month's topics. Sorry for Japanese article. The Japan Net Bank will change its name from April 2021. The new name is PayPay Bank. Smartphone payment can be divided in this way. First of all, Verica, which uses Sony technology. It is a contactless IC card technology method. Suica and Passmo are famous. Nanako, operated by 7NI Holdings, and Waon, operated by Aeon, also use the Verica system. And it is method of payment using QR code payment and smartphone application. Examples include PayPay, LINE Pay, and Rakuten Pay. All companies are aiming to retain customers by increasing their share of cashless payment. And the aim of this cashless company is to be able to grasp the flow of money of customers. What do you buy together? Not to mention the taste of the customers who made the payment. The person can understand what kind of advertisements should be placed to actually make a purchase. In recent years, the Japanese government has also recommended cashless payment, but for good reason. Prevention of tax evasion and prevention of money laundering. Many people in Japan pay in cash. Therefore, there is no evidence of tax evasion or money laundering. And tax evasion is easy. By making it cashless, the history of electronic transaction remains. Let's make it easier for the government to understand the flow of money, prevent tax evasion and money laundering, and as a result, increase tax revenue. This method working well in Korea, and the Japanese government is promoting it with Korea as a model.